Welcome to Aviation Week TV's coverage here at Farnborough 2026. We're here at the stand of PBS, which is a Czech company. It's been going for 200 years, but really focusing in the last 50 in the aerospace world on its product range of small turbojet engines. Now Stanislav, PBS, tell us a little bit about you and about your range of products.
As you already mentioned, PBS has a long history. The company is basically over 200 years old. But in the last 50 years, we concentrated on aerospace industry. We started with APUs and ECS systems. Last 25 years, we actually introduced our family of turbojet engines, which is now booming, as you can say.
And application-wise, Stanislav, just tell us a little bit about how it's been a civil world, perhaps, that you concentrated on, was your most popular ranges up to about, well, let's just say the Ukraine war, but how has that affected your business going forward?
Well, the Ukraine war changed it quite a bit. Our engines were used mainly in civilian applications, but after the war started, you see that our engines go basically into defense systems.
Be more specific, defense systems, missiles, drones?
We're talking about drones, we're talking about guided missiles.
And of course, to ramp up that production, tell us how you've been working to cope with that, to increase your capacity, both in Europe, in Czech Republic, and also in the US, I believe.
If I can just compare the numbers of engines that we produced, let's say back like 4 years and now, the raise was just enormous. It's nearly 800%. Of course, we need to react in terms of supply chain, but also the whole production capabilities. Our main customers are mainly in the US, so we decided a couple of years ago to move to the United States and to build another production facility there.
And where is that? And is that up and running now?
It is up and running. We opened a facility in Roswell, in the state of Georgia. Now producing two types of engines, TJ40, which is the smallest one in here, and TJ80.
And let's tell us about your partnerships, because obviously PBS does, you do your thing, but you're also working with US aerospace manufacturers to increase your footprint and to increase your product range.
That's right. We have a common project with Pratt & Whitney. Both companies are among only 4 companies in the world that produce APUs that are certified to use on civilian aircraft. And now we're working on a new project called Next Generation NPU. Another cooperation that we have with Lockheed Martin. There's a special part that we are trying to produce in a new way for the F-35. We are very proud of that cooperation.
And where are you at with these in terms on the APU and then on the F-35? Are these things which are going to see products rolling out in the next 1, 2? What's the sort of timeline, Stanislav?
In terms of the new generation APU, we're talking about 2 or 3 years, and the new product should be on the market. With the F-35 program, that's another issue. We're trying to produce a part in a new way, which takes some time. The program will probably go for another 2 or 3 years.
And what is it that PBS, what attracts these companies to PBS in your view?
I think that's the level of R&D that we have in-house. If we're talking about our turbojet engines, basically 90% of the parts we can produce in-house. With the big demand now, we have to go and outsource certain things just to be able to meet all the requirements. But I think that's the excellence that we have in engineering and the long tradition.
So you've got a big ramp up, you've got new products coming. What else is there for PBS to do? Or you're in an execution phase?
This year we're opening a new aerospace division in our main production site at Velká Bíteš. Also, we're looking elsewhere in the United States to have another facility just to meet the enormous demand that we have there for our engines.
So that's an output, that's a capacity piece, that's getting the volumes you want to deliver to customers. What about product-wise? You've obviously got new products here. What are you really showing off here at Farnborough?
What I can show you here is a new turbojet engine called TJ200. It's in the pre-production phase, just trying to do some, let's say, small changes for this engine to be produced in bigger numbers.
And that's for missiles mainly?
That's going to be for missiles, yes.
And what about what else is for PBS in the next 10 years? What are your ambitions, Stanislav?
We would like to stay at the top, in terms of the turbojet engines production. As I said, we spend and invest a lot of money in research and development. So there are new engines definitely coming.
Thank you for talking to Aviation Week TV. For all Aviation Week TV's coverage, go to aviationweek.com.